Hey guys, it's Steve here at Hankster's Hot Rods, and before we get to our newest edition, we're going to go over some things that we're doing here at Hankster's Hot Rods that you may not be aware of. If you want to purchase a vehicle from us, you see it on our website, but maybe it just doesn't have the right options you would like it to have. Maybe you want to have disc brakes, maybe you want fuel injection, maybe you want air conditioning on a vehicle that doesn't have it. Maybe you want digital gauges, different exhaust systems, stripes, different hoods, so on and so on and so on. We can do that here. Just call us up. I'll get you a quote of what it would cost to convert that car, to change that particular option or item on that vehicle to make it perfect for you. We also have financing, and on our website at www.hanksters.com, just click on the financing tab next to each vehicle, fill out the application, hit submit or enter down at the bottom left. It gets sent to us, we send it out, we go from there. We want to remind everyone that shipping and powertrain warranty is included in the price of mostly all of our vehicles that we have on the website. Finance or shipping is within the 48 states, and powertrain warranty is 3 months, 3,000 miles, engine, transmission, or differential. Of course, if you get a four-wheel drive vehicle from us, it's going to be on the transfer case, the front diff, and so on. Also, we want to remind everyone, go on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can see the videos that we have on our current inventory, some videos on past inventory. That way you get a sense of what we have here at Hanksters. Well, we're going to move on now to our newest addition here to the inventory. It is a 1988 Chevrolet Camaro Iroc-Z. This one here in the black, which is the correct color that the vehicle had come with new. Moving on here, well, I'm going to address the paint here first. The paint is very glossy all around here, got a really nice shine to it. We're going to see it as we go around. Now we're going to address what I was going to move on to is the wheels and tires. We do have the BF Goodrich G-Force TA tires. Wheels, we have the Corvette style wheels here in kind of like the gunmetal gray with the black lug nuts here. Really gives it that extra kind of edge look. I think they really go with the lines of the car. Moving on here, we're going to go over our first gap driver's side between the driver's side fender and the door. Moving on down here, very even. You can see the body lines line up very nicely. The moldings line up very nicely, which we do have the black side molding, and the ground effects here line up nicely from door to door, and we do have the black ground effects the whole way around, which the Irocs have. And of course, we got the blue pinstripe going the whole way around the vehicle as well. Our driver's side windshield, no chips and cracks. And of course, we got the dual body color sport mirrors as well. Driver's side glass, no chips and cracks. Also, before we go to our second gap, we're going to address, we do have T-tops in this vehicle, and the T-tops are very nice, no cracks or anything on them. Second gap driver's side, door to quarter panel, very even going down. The body lines line up very nicely, and so do the moldings. Now we're going to open up the driver's side door, go over the interior from this point of view. We do have the bucket seats, the Katzkin bucket seats there. We have the aftermarket steering wheel, the 3-spoked with the leather ring. You can see that the dash pad is in very nice condition. Center console there, it's power windows, power locks, power mirrors, automatic on the floor. See, the door panels are in great shape. Moving along, coming around to the back of the car. Of course, our hatch here, glass, great condition, and we do have rear defrost on that as well. And of course, on the Irocs, we got the trunk-mounted rear wing with the quarter panel extensions. Our back tail lights here, I don't see any cracks in them. A little bit of age on the bottoms here, but all looking not too bad. Of course, here's our blue stripe running around like it runs around the rest of the car. What I'm going to do now is open up the hatch here. We'll go over everything in here. Inside the hatch here, we do have a few things to go over. We have the GM leather T-top bag that comes with the car. We got the floor mats that also come with the vehicle, match in. And then of course, we got the privacy cover here, pulls out, comes with the vehicle as well. This one here is a little added extra feature here. We got the what I call a sound bar, the rear hatch well, your T-top well cover here, which comes up. And of course, down in here is where you would set your T-tops. And as you can see, you got the speakers mounted in here as well. This is a nice little feature here. I have not seen very many with this feature, so that's a pretty rare option there. Your jamb of your hatch here, of course, that looks really good. I don't see any rust or holes in that. Your jambs down here on the body itself looks good, whole way around. Weather stripping looks good and intact the whole way around. What we're going to do now here, I'm going to shut the hatch here. We'll move on. We do have fairly new shocks on here, so they are fairly strong. Moving along, coming to the passenger side here. Again, the paint got a real nice shine to it. The black really stands out. Coming up to our first gap passenger side, between the passenger quarter panel and door. Very even going down. You can see the body line lines up nicely. The molding lines up nicely. Our moldings and ground effects from the door to the body lines up nicely here. Of course, there's our blue stripe, and there's our Iroc-Z decals, which of course the other side has as well. Passenger side glass, no chips and cracks. And then of course our T-top passenger side, no chips and cracks in that either. Now we're going to open up the passenger door, go over the interior from this point of view. You can see the seats are in good shape there. Center console's in good shape. Carpeting's in good shape and so on. Very nice interior. Moving along. Second gap, passenger door to fender. Very even going down. Of course the moldings, body line lines up nicely. Passenger side of the windshield, no chips and cracks. And your gapping from your fenders to the hood on both sides are very nice. And of course, there's the louvered hood that was factory on these cars. Gives it that, I just love the look of the louvered hood there. Front fascia here, paint looks really good. Headlight buckets, nice and shiny there. Blue stripe, as you can see, which runs around the whole car. Lower fascia, of course, you got a little bit of scratching and scraping down here and some paint chips down at the bottom, but overall, not too bad. What I'm going to do now, pop the hood and we'll go over everything in the engine bay. Everything under here, pretty much stock. What we have here is a 5.7 liter tuned port injected Chevrolet V8. This is the numbers matching engine that this car had come with. So this is the exact motor that was in the, this vehicle when it was new. Of course, we got power steering, power brakes, AC. Of course, these here, great running cars. Tuned ports, especially the 5.7 tuned ports, are just fantastic running motors, very reliable, run fantastic. Of course, move these cars along very nicely. What we're going to do now, guys, is put this up in the air and show you the undercarriage. Hey guys, we got our 88 Iroc-Z up in the air. We're going to go through the undercarriage as we do all of our vehicles, and I always start here at the front. Your control arms and so on look to be of a stock style. We do have disc brakes on the front, disc brakes on the back as well. We do have a front sway bar on the vehicle here. I can see it's got some new links on it. Our front cross member here, really nice looking, and it's nice and solid there, see holes or anything in that. The front sections of our frame look good. And look good. Our oil pan on our 350 V8 looks good. Our rear main seal. Our transmission pan on our 700 R4 transmission. And our output seal on the transmission all look good. I don't see any leaks on any of those. Our exhaust, we got the coming down off our stock manifolds, down into your single pipe. As you can see, we got all the stock piping and tubes here for your catalytic converter here, which this does look like it has a brand new or newer catalytic converter on it, so that's good. And then it goes back in a single exhaust into a single inlet, dual outlet muffler, and we're going to see that as we get back there. Everything else under here pretty much of a stock style besides the newer cat. Floors are really nice. You see here we got all of our drains, all of our embossments here, all of our mounting, our brackets on both sides, our heat shields up in here. Everything looks really good, pretty much stock under here, pretty much original looking underneath here. Coming back here to our drive shaft, we got a balanced drive shaft. Follow our torque arm back. Again, the floor looks really good. You got your drain here. Everything's there as it should be. Coming on back, we do have the rear sway bar, as I had mentioned. Again, looks like this one has new links as well. We got the Bilstein rear shocks. We have disc brakes on the back also, just like the front. Our input seal, the rear differential, and our rear differential cover seal, nice and dry. I don't see any leaks on any of those. Our rear frame sections. Look good. And look good. The exhaust comes up over the arm. Of course, we got our links here as well, and those look good. Here's our exhaust. Our muffler here comes into a single inlet, dual outlet, which is what they all had. Tires here, so I mentioned we got the BF Goodrich G-Force TAs on here. Our heat shields up above the muffler, all present. Everything is as it should be. Everything is intact. It's very nice condition under here. The floor up above the differential, all that looks really good. The mounting for the fuel tank all looks really good up there. Coming on back, got your drain, your trunk floor here. All looks really good. All in all, it's really nice condition underneath here. Floor looks great. Everything looks pretty nice. And what we're going to do now, we're going to drop it down and fire it up so you can hear the engine run.